HR launched mandatory fun at 12 o'clock sharp every Friday, a webcam on wellness webinar featuring a consultant who spoke entirely in bullet points. Attendance is required. The email said cameras on, active participation. Also, please avoid multitasking. Also, timesheets must be accurate to the minute. I liked my job. I did not like an hour of calibrated cheer jammed into my lunch. But the rule was the rule, so I complied exquisitely. At 11:48, I saved my work and opened the webinar link. At 11:50, I microwaved leftover curry, the kind that announces itself. At 11:58, I set my status to in mandatory fun, do not disturb. At 12 o'clock, my camera came on. I smiled, fork midair. The consultant chirped about mindful presence while my chat pinged, turn off the eating. I typed, lunch is 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock per policy. HR replied, we will wrap early. The consultant did not. By minute 6, we entered a breakout room to share gratitude. My group of 4 included the VP who signed the contract. He smiled like a hostage. What are you grateful for? He asked. Policies, I said. They keep us aligned. I rotated my container so the steam drifted artfully across my camera. Somewhere, someone muted to laugh. At 12:12 I changed nothing. At 12:13, my timesheet, accurate to the minute, rolled over to lunch. Our timekeeping system documented it dutifully. I did not perform work on lunch because we are a compliant organization. I continued attending mandatory fun. Cameras on. Active participation. No multitasking, unless chewing counts. At 12:29, the consultant assigned a 5-minute journaling exercise. My pen hovered thoughtfully above a napkin. I drew a box and labeled it, Work I am not doing. At 12:44, the breakout rooms returned. The VP's smile had brittle edges. Insight, he asked. Mandatory fun overlaps protected lunch, I said softly. Which one should I log? Silence, like a fire alarm that only executives can hear. At 12:52, HR posted in the chat. Great energy. We will send the recording so folks can watch async. The consultant rapped with a breathing exercise that sounded like the death rattle of a subscription. At 1:01, an email arrived from HR. Effective immediately. Wellness webinars are optional and scheduled outside protected mealtimes. The VP replied all with a thumbs-up emoji, which felt like an apology written in hieroglyphs. I finished my curry and my napkin art. Then I did my actual job. The next Friday at noon, my camera was off, my fork was on, and my status was accurate to the minute. Fun returned to being optional. So did smiling on command.